Hello and welcome to MaritimeSportsCards.com. I'm doing a very quick two-box rip here of the new 23-24 Extended Series. Obviously, I've done a few of these in some breaks that have taken place. Got some more breaks coming up, including one this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Atlantic. 4 boxes of Extended Series for the low price of $40 per spot. Or if you buy 3 or more spots, they're $35 each. You can buy in at www.maritimesportscards.com. So as I said tonight, just a quick little rip here. Got 2 boxes that I thought I'd pop open. Randomly got these at a couple different hobby shops. No idea what to expect from them. Hoping, obviously, for some Bedard, as everybody else is, but looking also for some young guns. We've got Cooley, Fantilli, as well as many other good inserts here. There's some nice hockey heroes, holographics. There are some one-on-ones, of course, some nice outbursts. Oh, just dig right in. Oh, that's kind of a little messed up inside. Hopefully none of the cards are damaged. And with Extended Series, just like Series 1, Series 2, you get 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, so 144 cards in total. There are 250 cards in the set, a total of 30 potential young guns, as well as there's some retro young guns in here as well, first round draft picks, and a whole host of inserts, including the brand new Seeing Red. If this is your first time having a look at this, we're going to go a little bit slow here in pack 1 just so we can see what base cards are, what the makeup is. Essentially a very similar look to Series 1, Series 2 in terms of the base cards. They look exactly the same, just with higher numbers. Going from, I think it is 501 up to 750, I believe it is. And just like Series 1, Series 2, there's going to be 3 insert cards per pack. So there's a bunch of cards here that'll be base here at the start. You get our 3 insert cards in the center. Here's one of our first ones. It's a tech card of Alex Lafreniere. We have a hollow view of Ridley Gregg. And our very first young gun, Dennis Hildeby, who is somewhat promising from what I'm understanding. And those are our 3 inserts per pack, and then the rest are base cards. So, first young gun here, we should expect at least 3 young guns per box. Unlike Series 1, Series 2, they do a combination of 3 young guns and 3 potential retro and or first draft picks for a total of 6. So it could be any combination thereof. On average, though, it's tending to work out to 3 and 3, but that's, again, just the average. There's more base here, and there's our very first Seeing Red. This is a silver parallel of the Seeing Red, and right in behind it, I think we have a regular. Yep, there's a regular Seeing Red just in behind it, and the silver on the left-hand side, and a beehive. So that's another one of the inserts in this year's set. So there's the beehive on the back. This is the regular Seeing Red. And then we've got the silver parallel, which I think looks a lot better. The regular Seeing Red, it's very hard to see the name of the player. It blends in a little bit too much. This one just stands right out. This looks much, much more sharp than this one. So if you're just jumping in, having a look, seeing what's going on here on the channel, this is not a break, it is a rip. I'm just doing a rip of my own personal boxes. I picked up a couple from a couple of different hobby shops. Just went and grabbed a random box to see what I might find. And we have here a Silver Skates. This is a regular Silver Skates insert. There's also a gold version that is out there. Another young gun, Pavel, Colorado. And in behind that, we have an upper deck canvas checklist of Jason Robertson and Jack Hughes. So a little bit of a throwback checklist there. Cool. I'll take that for sure. Get this young gun sleeved up. course, we're just following the Canada Day weekend, and lots of action going on with the award ceremony, which was on Thursday night, Friday night, the draft, which was incredible. Got to be one of the absolute best venues and best show when it comes to a draft that I've seen ever. I can't imagine it being any better than the Sphere in Las Vegas. That was just awesome to watch in terms of the ambiance, the way that they had everything set up on the Sphere, all the different graphics. Super, super cool. I don't know how next year can possibly compete with that, or any year after that for that matter. I don't know what they're going to do, because I'm not sure there's a better venue out there. So that was pretty cool. And then we had Free Agent Frenzy going on July 1st, and lots of different trades and signings across the NHL. So plenty to be excited about if you're a hockey fan. There's certainly lots going on if you're a fan of a Canadian hockey team, which I would imagine most folks from the channel are, considering it is a Canadian entity. I only sell break spots to those that are in Canada, although many Canadians do have teams that they favor from the US. I would say most of the Canadian teams fared pretty well in the free agent frenzy and the draft and trades and so on, everything that was kind of leading up to today. With the exception of maybe Winnipeg, I didn't see them do a heck of a lot. Calgary, not so sure. But I thought Vancouver made some really good moves. Edmonton pretty much stayed with the core, added a couple of key pieces. Toronto, big on the D. They went in hard. They picked up another goaltender, locked down Joseph Woll. Not sure if he's the future. If he can stay healthy, perhaps he is. He's a tremendous goaltender, but his health has been concerned. We have Ottawa, of course, they picked up big. And then Montreal also picked up really good. So overall, I thought pretty good. Okay, we got an Alex Lafreniere, pardon me, and this is a black diamond, and it is a single black diamond. These cards can have a double, triple, and quad, so that if they have the 4 diamonds, they're a little bit more rare. Oh, there we go. Connor Bedard, rookie Beehive. Gonna take that. That's sweet. Let me just put that down, get that sleeved up here. Gotta love that. Anytime we can pull a Bedard, and there are lots of Bedard inserts that are available. This is just one of them. There's plenty of not only inserts, but also parallels of those inserts. There's lots of Bedard potential. And then we had the canvas in behind that. I will say the Bedard inserts are not selling for a huge amount, which is good. They're reasonably priced. Most of them right now are in the, kind of 30-ish, $20 to $30 range. I've seen them, higher and lower than that. Haven't checked this Beehive one recently, so I'm not positive on that one. But like Seeing Red, for example, I've seen a couple of those in and around that $30 mark. There's a Logan Cooley tech card. And behind that, we got a silver outburst of Freddie Anderson. And a Simon Edvinsson draft card. Although his Connor Bedard's Young Gun canvas card is certainly selling quite well. They're up in and around that $450 Canadian mark, which I think is kind of high considering his actual base Young Gun has now come down. A raw base Young Gun. Oh, got a couple cards stuck together. His raw base Young Gun is now selling for anywhere from $350 to $400 Canadian. I do think that'll bounce back up when the season starts, but it seems a little odd that the canvas version is selling for more than his base regular Young Gun at the moment. Of course, it is Bedard effect. It is a brand new product. People get excited, and with that, some will overspend. And, hey, things are worth exactly what somebody is willing to pay for them. This is the gold parallel of the silver skates, which is kind of strange. They would call it silver skates and then have a gold parallel. It just doesn't quite sit right with me, but hey, it is what it is. We got a Timo Meier, Seeing Red. and an Anze Kopitar Beehive. There's the Silver Skates of Makar, Rupe Hint, Seeing Red, and a Coronado draft card. You'll also notice in the extended series that a lot of the base cards are the players in their All-Star jerseys. Which is kind of cool, I suppose. I mean, if you're collecting the full set of Series 1, Series 2, and extended, it's kind of neat that you would have some that are with the All-Star jerseys. A tech card there. Evangelista. Oh, there we go. There's our third Young Gun. Peretz. Yaniv Peretz. Oh, sweet! A Young Gun canvas of Fantilli and Bedard. So there's our second Bedard of the box, which is awesome. Just get that sleeved up. Beauty. Although I will say, I think the one corner, yeah, that one corner's got just a little bit of a white spot on it, little ding. Overall, the quality of the cards so far from what I've been seeing are decent. I don't know about that particular one. I'll have to look at it a little bit closer after the rip. I'll lay that one down there. That's what I mean by the All-Star jersey. So there's one there, probably a couple more. Sure, make a liar of me. Go back through some of these other base, and there's another, All-Star. There's an outdoor game, another All-Star. So yeah, there's quite a few players with All-Star jerseys. Of course, they had to be in the All-Star game in order to be wearing one. But yeah, a number of them All-Stars. Down to 4 packs left in this first box so far. Can't complain at all. A UD canvas of Bedard and Fantilli and a Beehive rookie. Silver Skates of Pasternak. Hey, an Adam Fox Silver Outburst. So that's 2 Silver Outbursts in this box. And, oh, look at that. We got a 4th Young Gun. Okay, maybe beating the odds on the Young Guns as well. So, Dylan Grand. I said earlier, is typically 3 Young Guns, and then you'll get 3 of the draft cards, or maybe you'll get a retro Young Gun in there somewhere. Silver Skates. Adam Fantilli. Seeing Red of Nugent Hopkins. And, oh, look at that. Another Young Gun. 5 Young Guns in the box. Heineman. Definitely a loaded box of Young Guns. There's a Hockey Heroes. Talked about those a little bit earlier on in terms of one of the inserts that you can get. This one's, of course, Rick Nash. It's an acetate clear cut card. A Matt Boldy, Blue Dazzler. And, oh, look at that, a Korchinski. At first, I thought it was another Bedard, and I was like, man, I couldn't possibly be that lucky. But a Korchinski, and it's a retro Young Gun. And we got one more pack here. Last pack of the first box. Extended series checklist. We got a Devon Tays Black Diamond, a single Black Diamond. We got a Cale Makar, a little bit of a throwback look to it. These are the ones that have the T numbering on the back. And then we have a canvas, just a regular canvas. All right, let me get these all put aside here. And then I will break out the next box. Hard to beat that one, though. That was pretty good with a Beehive and then the UD Canvas checklist of Bedard on it. 5 Young Guns and 1 retro Young Gun. Bunch of draft picks. Got some Carlson in there that I saw. A couple Fantillis. not their young guns, but certainly inserts, which are so cool. All right, so since we went through that first one, we now know exactly what to expect. Go a little bit faster through this next one. Like I said, randomly picked these up at some hobby shops. So I don't know what they are in terms of wear in a case or anything like that. Sometimes I get those kind of questions. Not sure that it really matters. There's no real sort of pattern to that, at least not that I'm aware of. Upper Deck certainly was guilty of that in the past, but I think they've kind of fixed all of that. With that said, in a certain box, there may be like, the third pack down or something. They have something, or I've seen that, especially in the blasters. I saw that in Series 2. There was, certain blasters in a case seem to be a little bit better than others. But I don't know of anything with extended yet. All right, zip through the base into our very first card here. There's a double black diamond, so triple black diamond of Jack Hughes. We have a Minchikov retro young gun. Take that, that's pretty sweet. And then a Brock Besser canvas. Minchikov certainly somebody who I think that everyone needs to take notice of. I think he's gonna be one heck of a player on a unfortunate team at the moment, but we'll see if maybe the Ducks can rebuild and get back on track with a solid team around some of their younger players. Silver Skates, Jordan Kyrou, Debrincat, Blue Dazzler, and our very first young gun, Yannick Peretz, which I got in the last box, so that's a duplicate for me. I'm just going to set that one off to the side here. I'm a little low on my top loaders beside me. Grab a couple more of those in a minute. There's a gold Silver Skates, Logan Couture, Panarin Seeing Red, and an Erik Karlsson Beehive. A triple black diamond of Ridley Gregg. Here's the 3 diamonds. A retro young gun of Ty Cartier. And a regular canvas of Orlov. Tech card, Tyson Forrester. A Hollow View of Zegras. Yerventi. Young gun, set that over there. Seeing Red, silver version, parallel. And behind it, a regular. Mitch Marner appears to be staying with the Leafs. And a throwback of Jack Hughes, although that remains to be seen. Could still see a trade before the season starts, but seems unlikely at this point. The Leafs have elected to stay with their core and build defense around it, and put a lot of hope into Joseph Wall being healthy. So Luke Hughes, tech card. There's another Hildeby, another duplicate young gun, for me anyway, Carter Hart. Down to 5 packs left. Of course, wouldn't be complaining if those were duplicates of Fantilli and or Cooley. Tech card there of Greg. Edstrom, another young gun. We have a Shesterkin at the skills competition. See a Silver Outburst coming. Ooh, a Special Forces of Jack Hughes and a red Special Forces, which I can't remember if that is the regular and the blue is the sought after parallel or the other way around. I'll have to double check that after the rip. But nonetheless, a Jack Hughes, and in behind that, oh look at, man, sweet! A Logan Cooley Silver Outburst Young Gun. Unreal. Beautiful. All right, let me set that down here. Hang on. And in behind that, we got a Dylan Larkin throwback card. Wow. Certainly take that. That is awesome. A little bit speechless, to be honest. That's my very first pull of a Silver Outburst Young Gun. I've had lots of Silver Outbursts, of course. I've never had a Silver Outburst Young Gun for myself in terms of pulling and opening. And what a name to pull. I mean, obviously, if it was a Bedard in Series 2, would have been pretty sweet. But Logan Cooley, top name. Fantilli as well would have been awesome. Down to my last 3 packs here. Jake Ottinger, Hollowview. Luke Hughes, Rookie Beehive. Oh, and an Acetate, Savoie. Also a very promising young gun. Buffalo's got just a whole mitt full of promising young players right now. They're in a position to be dealing, perhaps as they head towards the trade deadline. I guess they'll have to see how they're playing at that point, but they've got a lot of young talent. And here we are with a clear cut. So, man, a Silver Outburst and a clear cut Young Gun in the same box. Outstanding. 2 packs left. I didn't think we could top the Logan Cooley. I don't think the clear cut there, of course, I mean, just because of the name isn't going to top it. But the fact that we got a clear cut Young Gun is awesome. We got a tech card here. Matthew Nyes. And behind that, Seeing Red. Stamkos, who shockingly is no longer a Tampa Bay Lightning player, off to Nashville. And we got a Coronado draft card. Last pack, box number 2, final box for tonight. So just a short rip, couple boxes. Okay, Kyle Connor Silver Skates. I got a Kopitar, Seeing Red, and a Luke Hughes draft card. Looks a little like a mugshot. And then a bunch of base. So unbelievable 2 boxes there. Lots of really cool inserts. Young Guns that we saw. 5 Young Guns in box 1. The Upper Deck Canvas Young Gun checklist that we got. We got the rookie. Let me just grab that. Do a quick little recap of some of the better ones. And I only sleeved up some of these from the first box in terms of the Young Guns, but we got a Hilda B ×2 because I got another one in the second one. We got a Pavel. Then we had, of course, the Rookie Beehive from Connor Bedard. We had the Canvas. We had the Peretz ×2. Ended up with a second one of that. A Grand Heineman, Korchinski Retro. We got a Pavel Minchikov Retro, the Matt Savoy clear cut, and probably the best one out of the entire rip for tonight is the Logan Cooley Young Gun Silver Outburst. That's going to top this for sure. It's going to top this as well in terms of value and or rarity. Loving that. Thanks very much, everyone, for joining me. Hopefully, we'll see you at this Thursday's break. Again, that's happening this Thursday at 8 p.m. Atlantic, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can purchase your spots at maritimesportscards.com. And we have live breaks every single Thursday night. So if you're into breaks, pop in, take a look. I think you're going to find that we have excellent value when it comes to the pricing and what we're opening. This coming Thursday will be 4 boxes of extended series at $40 per spot. If you buy more than 3 spots, they're $35 per spot. And I forgot to mention, no Chicago assigned. So it is team random, but no Chicago. Chicago cards will be randomized at the end of the break amongst all participants. So everybody in the break has a shot at any of the Chicago inserts. As you saw tonight, in that first box, I ended up with 2 Connor Bedard cards. One was the checklist, one was the Beehive rookie. They could potentially go out to 2 different people because it's randomized. And that's the way that I like to do it, so that not one person is cleaning up with all of the Chicago cards. Again, if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. If you are a seasoned veteran of the channel, thanks for all of your support. And I look forward to seeing you this coming Thursday.